Hi all. Today we're talking about one of the more important systems of oppression, which is how oppression will impact and accumulate over generations. You can look at your social location map, and whenever there's a baby symbol, I'm talking about oppressions that can have an impact that builds up over a few generations. So there's quite a few different oppressions that fit into this category. I'm going to use the example of racism and classism today, but this applies to other ones as well. You watch the video with the comedian who's talking about why a black joke is very different than a white joke. And pretty much it sums up into because of history. Because history went one way and not the other. Folks tend to talk about this notion of reverse racism or reverse oppression when they're pretty much ignoring the history that came before and all the structures that are built up to support one group and not the other one. They create a kind of a false equivalency. So you had this cartoon that you worked with for today, in which we're talking about how history can impact outcomes today. If we were to only look at this one panel, the last panel, in which this guy is saying, hey, I need a hand up. The other guy is saying, no, I could never give you a hand up. That would be reverse racism. If we were to only look at this panel, we could say, this guy's kind of a moocher. He's asking for help when he doesn't deserve it. And this guy got up here with no help. If we were to erase history, we could think that this makes sense. But it doesn't make sense when we take into account the entire history of how that guy got up there. It's really important to note that he didn't get up there by himself. He had a whole boost up. And this is what we're talking about when it comes to structures in history and accumulation, is that the people who are up at the top didn't get up there by themselves. They got up there by squishing somebody else and getting a boost up. Something else that I really like about that cartoon is this panel here. I call it the apology panel, where this guy says, oh my God, I'm really sorry. I can't believe I've done that. That's terrible. I won't be doing that anymore. The thing about it is that if one family's been stealing from this other family for, let's call it 20 years, when you realize, oh my God, I've been stealing, you should probably pay that money back. But this panel, pretty much what it does is says, oh no, I realize I've been stealing. I won't be stealing anymore. From now on, we'll play fair, which means we'll play equal. I won't steal from you. You won't steal from me. I'm not paying the money back, though. I'm going to keep what I have, and you keep what you have. And from now on, no more stealing. Now we'll play fair and play equal. And we can really understand how that doesn't make any sense. Is you've got a hand up, you've got something that you didn't actually earn that you took from me. It's time to pay it back before we can get into this notion of playing fair. After that, we'll talk about it.